Hey guys, welcome back to the Sketchdom. My name is Jason Sketch, and I'm super excited to bring you guys some more Marvel Champions content. In this video, I started off doing this game live, and then had to end up leaving to get ready for work. So there's going to be an abrupt change halfway through the game, so just be ready for that. We're going to jump right back in where I left off in the game, because I really wanted to finish this game and see how it went. So please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys think this is super cool, and just let me know what changes you would have made while playing Nick Fury for the first time. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and let's jump down to the table. Hey guys, if you guys are watching this on YouTube afterwards, thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you enjoy this game. I'm testing out Nick Fury for the first time. Hit that like button if you think he's super cool. Let me know in the comments down below some of your thoughts on the gameplay. And don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button for more content in the future. Appreciate it. We got this. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right. First things first. In each setup, I need to do each player searches the encounter deck for a minion and puts it into play. Engage with them. All right. We're just going to put this AIM Abductor here for now. If we can't figure out how this Nick Fury works. All right. Put this up. Starts off with 2 thread on it. Get 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think Gemma stays. Nick Fury's Watch stays. Important Radiates. Global Logistics. Covert Surveillance. Okay, we'll keep Covert Surveillance. I think we're going to discard these 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. All right. Lots of important cards to get under the table here. So let's go ahead and change the Stealth Suit form. We're going to spend under Surveillance and Intelligence to get Government Liaison to the table. Government Liaison we're going to exhaust it. Play Jemma Simmons, who, as long as you have the shield trait, she only costs 1. We'll exhaust Jemma Simmons to play the Nick Fury's Watch onto the table. We will flip up to Nick Fury. Nick Fury will do a basic thwart. To clear this 2 threat and put 1 threat on our Stealth Suit form. Then we will exhaust Nick Fury's Watch and remove this threat to play. Oh, it's not going to do me any good to play that right now anyways. Never mind, we're not going to do that. Can I change what I was planning on doing? Yes, we're going to change what I'm planning on doing. So I was going to use that to spend, then remove threat that way. Awesome. And put that preparation card down. That works. Okay. We can ready everything else back up. I got basically my entire hand down in one turn. Good morning. My name's Jeff. How are you? Morning, Jeff. How are you doing? All right. We're going to go ahead and draw into our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put one threat on the main scheme right now. Next, the Black Widow is going to attack me. I am in stealth suit form, so she does not attack me. So she's going to scheme for 2, 3. This up to 4. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Place one threat on that activation here instead of the main scheme. If there are 5 or less threat on this card. Cool. So this goes down to 3. And I get 1 on my stealth suit. Waiting to get off so I can finish my recording on games. Hey, let's go, Jeff. That's awesome. What games are you recording? Okay. And then the aim abductor is going to scheme for 1. And so I will go ahead and take it here in my stealth suit. So that puts me at 2. Okay. That's actually super cool. Then Black Widow will give me an encounter card. Animated defenses. Hinder 1 per player, so we're at 4. When encounter card without a printed preparation ability gains preparation, deal 1 damage to the attacking character. Okay. Cool. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay. Awesome. Ooh, lots to consider here. Let's get down to business, though. Gemma is going to exhaust to let me put Prism Dust onto the table. It's after a minion enters play. This is so good. Okay. Government Liaison is going to exhaust, and we'll discard Counterintelligence to get Quake onto the table. We're going to pop Nick Fury's watch and take off these 2 to get Secret Agent onto the table. I'm playing my entire hand every turn right now. This is really wild. And then we're going to put Practice Plan onto the table. Wish I had a way to remove some more threats, but I don't. So Quake is going to go ahead and attack the aim abductor there. Nick Fury is going to remove 2 threat from here. And give myself 1 threat on my stealth suit form upgrade. I don't have any preparations that have kicked off. Cool. And that should be everything there. Okay. Let's, she's got one health point left. We're ready, everything else back up. Up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I miss not much, man. Just making things happen one step at a time. Nick Fury's super cool, by the way. Okay. Threat goes up by 1. Black Widow's going to scheme against Nick Fury. 2, 3, 4. Goes up to 7. Have to deal with that here soon. But I get 1 back. It's down to 6. And put it on my stealth suit from upgrade. The Abductor also schemes, and I just take it on my stealth suit. And then we'll exhaust Quake. Deal 2 damage to this minion, and it dies. That is awesome. Oh, and then I did have this plus boost here, so this does go back to 7. That is okay. We're going to need to contend with that here pretty quickly, though. Been doing a 2-hour campaign adventure with Nick. Oh, wow, okay. He's got some really cool mechanics. I don't know if I'm going to win this round, just because it's my first game, but I'm learning a lot, so. Okay. Encounter card. Alright, and we get a name Grunt. We'll discard Prism Dust. After a minion enters play, discard Prism Dust, confuse that minion, and deal 2 damage to it. Two-handed, sorry. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Instead of 2 hours. Two-handed, that's cool, man. I have not had a chance to play much two-handed. In fact, I have not even tried two-handed out yet. So. How do you like two-handed? All right, that was really cool. We will, after you resolve an ability with preparation card you control, remove 1 threat from a scheme to your suit form upgrade. Oh, that's silly. Okay, remove a threat from here. This goes to 4. Then I'm going to pop Practice Plan. Put Prism Dust into my hand. After you resolve the ability of a preparation card you control, remove 1 threat from your scheme to your suit form from a scheme to your suit form upgrade. So let's get this down to 5. Goes up to 5. Oh, that is super cool, actually. Your first time, and you take away a lot to pay attention. Yeah. You couldn't stream two-handed. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. It's a lot to think about it, for sure. All right. And that was cool. Okay, she's still exhausted. Nick Fury's ready to go. I didn't have to defend with Nick Fury, which is wild to think about. But it is my turn. So. Let's do some fun stuff. We're going to spend energy to play Under Surveillance. We're going to go ahead and attach that to the main scheme here. Let's get this guy over. fact, we'll scoot main scheme over, slide that underneath there, just to give me a little more thresholds and make me feel a bit safer. We're going to pop government liaison. And oh, that's so good. Okay. Prison Dust and Informant to get Sky Destroyer on the table. After you play a shield card, exhaust Sky Destroyer and deal 2 damage to an enemy. And as an attack? Nope, it just does damage. That's so fun. Okay. Then we will pop Gemma Simmons to put Prism Dust back on the table. Don't need more mental resources, which is neat. I could flip up and do a ton of damage. Don't think I want to do that just yet. So we'll go ahead and exhaust Fury to remove threat from animated defenses. And get Stealth Suit up to 6. I'm going to have to flip to Assault here soon, but I wanted to get that cleared first, so I think that's okay. Let's draw up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got hefty cards here, actually. Ready everybody back up. Okay, very cool. This goes up to 6. Black Widow is going to scheme for 2, 3. Goes up to 9. Can't take any more off of... Yep, because I'm at 6 here. I'm going to have to deal with, really need to deal with that here soon. Do I have a card to let me deal with that? I do. Okay, cool. The minion would attempt to scheme, but he's confused. Okay. Still has guard, so I'm going to have to contend with him. Is this attack game overkill? No, he doesn't. That game's ranged. Okay. I have not gone through the whole campaign yet. I have not experienced it yet. Okay. Counter card. Black Widow's Gauntlet. Gains Retaliate 1. That's alright. I can gain range with that other thing, which is pretty cool, so that gets me through it. Okay. Alright. Now my turn. We will Oh, nice, Jeff. No worries. I appreciate you lurking. Thank you so much, Kimma. Kaima? No, Kimma. Awesome. Okay. Trying to decide what to do now because I've got a lot of attacking here and I could do some hefty damage. Too tired to record. I feel that. Work can get tough, man. I get that. Oh. Okay. Like Timmy from South Park. Kimmy. Okay. Cool. Would you prefer I just call you Kim? Or Kimmy? Alright. Also, I do not watch a lot of South Park, so I still may be mispronouncing it. Place threat on your suit form upgrade equal to your enemy's printed threat. Printed scheme. Okay. I need to take out that grunt. And I would also like to do a lot of damage to the Widow Black. Okay. Let's switch to Assault form. When you attack, remove up to 3 threat from here. This attack deals 1 additional damage for each threat removed this way. Okay. We're gonna not a shield card either, so we'll spend a waylay and a spycraft. Play consecrated fire. To deal 4 damage to the grunt and get rid of it. Oh, do we want to do it that way? I forgot about that. After resolving Australia. Okay, so we're gonna have him come back out. I think what we'll do is instead we will oh man, okay. Decision paralysis is happening right now. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and when you take out the grunt, we're gonna go ahead and thwart for 2 on the main scheme here. And we'll do that before we flip down. So we were in stealth. We're going to do that in stealth. We'll thwart for 2. Get us up to 7. Then flip down to assault. Yep, so because we're going to play waylay. So we'll pop Nick Fury's watch. Remove 2 threat. And the other waylay to do 4 points of damage to the aim grunt. Then we're going to spend Spycraft and Covert Surveillance, like Consecrated Fire. When you attack, remove up to 3 threat from here. I'm going to go down to 2. Attack deals 1 additional damage to each threat removed this way. So we're doing 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage. Which gets her down to 6. She's going to draw, activate any preparation there is. So there's preparation, prevent all damage from this attack, and deal that much damage to the attacking character in expert mode. Okay. So she prevented all that damage. She goes back up to 13. Dang. And I can choose place suit form upgrade. So I'll put 2 back on to the consecrated fire. With consecrated fire, get me back up to 4 on assault side here. So I flip down to, and I still take a point of freaking retaliate damage. So stupid. Okay. So I flip down. Or stay up. I think I flipped down. Or flipped to stealth. No, because I took the thing, so I have to stay in assault soon. Assault form, okay. All good. We're alright. Let's ready everything back up. Go up to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Kim is fine. Awesome. Sounds good. It's like Tim. All right. Perfect, Kim. Okay. I don't need to recover anything. I don't really need to flip down. So Black Widow is going to go for this to go up to 8. Going to go for an attack. She's going to. I'm not going to defend. Doing it for 1, 2. Okay. We're at 7. We get an encounter card. Aim Commando. He does quick strike, so I take 2 more points of damage. Or I could defend, take no damage. I'll take 2 more points of damage. Activate Prism Dust. Confuse him. 2 points. Get him down to 1 life point. You control move 1 threat from a scheme to your suit form upgrade. So this goes down by 1. Goes up to 5. So I'm still getting a lot on the suit form here. Yeah, and Leo Fitz is going to be available to me. So, just going to do that now. Government Liaison is going to get Leo Fitz onto the table? No. Government liaison and operative skill will get second government liaison to the table. I played a shield card. And it's not an attack. It just does 2 damage. So Black Widow just got smashed in the face by the Sky Destroyer. That's awesome. I think I want Fitz more than I want the Helicarrier right now. So we'll pop. Actually, we'll pop Government Liaison and Nick Fury's Watch to get Helicarrier on the table. Then we will exhaust Helicarrier to get Fitz on the table. Then we will exhaust Fitz. Go look for a tech upgrade in our deck and add it to our hand. Nick Fury's car. Oh my gosh, my freaking table is massive. We're going to pop Simmons and Sprayfire to get Nick Fury's car onto the table. Cool. We will then work for 2 on the main scheme. Add that here. We will then exhaust the flying car, go up to 3. Gain the aerial trait and Nick Fury gets readied. We're going to flip down. Flip this to stealth. And recover for 4. Okay. This goes up to 6. Black Widow is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. It goes up to 10. Little minion's confused, so he's not going to scheme. Get an encounter card. Yes. Attached to Black Widow. Attached counter card without. Okay. Oh, cool. So she gets +1 scheme. Really need to get things dealt with here. And there's no way to really get rid of that. Oh, okay. Fun. All right. I didn't drop to my hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I'm supposed to ready everything back up. I really need to deal with the threat. The name Commando I'm not too worried about. We're going to flip Nick Fury back up. To remove 2 threats from the main scheme. We will pop 2 government liaisons. Helicarrier. And intelligence analysis to play Nick Fury onto the table. When he comes into play, I'll remove 3 threat. And then he can remove 2 more threats, or he can attack for 2. He'll go ahead and attack for 2. I don't have any more tokens, so mark that way. And he's going to attack Black Widow. Draw a preparation card. Get his preparation, place 1 threat on each scheme. And he'll take a point of retaliate damage. All right. He is a shield character, so the Sky Destroyer will do 2 points of damage to our friend there, Black Widow. Okay. We're going to go for an attack. We're going to spend 2 with the watch. I don't want to give me 6. Dang it. Encrypted Watch and Maria Hill. Beats enemy. Okay. So many things I want to do. We're going to go ahead and spend 2. Consecrated Fire, which flips me down. Leaves me at 1. I'm going to go ahead and shoot her for 7. Flip this up. Oh, of course, prevents all the freaking damage and discard the goggles. Point of retaliate damage. I have not been able to do that big blast on her at all. MP shield. Left. MP shield is left, so we're going to go ahead and pop Gemma. Pop Leo. Let's see, do we have any more tech upgrades in here? Or were they all? They were all, okay, cool. So we'll pop Gemma. And Nick Fury's watch. Play EMP shield. Okay. Drop to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And ready everything back up. Black Widow's going to attack. Nick Fury will defend. This goes up to 7. One, 2, which takes out Fury for your service. The AIM Commando is going to go in for an attack. I'll take 2 points of damage. We will pop intelligence. We're going to look at this one and this one. We'll put that back. We'll go ahead and take Sinister Strike. And we know it's only like a 1, yeah. So, oh yeah, this is activated as well. So that moved down here. Activate that again, do that again, but we're going to hold on to that because it's just going to be 2 points of damage. So, put this up here. It's my turn. Okay. We'll pop Helicarrier and spin Genius to play Spray Fire. And go ahead and pop the assault suit. No, we won't pop the assault suit. We're just going to do 3. That takes out the aim commando. Just 3 to Black Widow. He has a preparation card. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Quake dies. I take a point of damage. Fun times. Okay. Woo. All right. Fortunately, that wasn't a shield card. Government Liaison will play Safe House. In doing so, I do the Sky Destroyer, do 2 damage to Black Widow. Okay, no more tech. We're going to remove 2 threat. Get this up to 2. Pop the car and 1 to get this up. We'll attack for 2. Great Fire goes away. And it's not a preparation. Nice. Okay. I take the retaliate damage. And does discard that. This gets her down to her 2nd stage. Which is 16. Reveal plays 2 threat on the main scheme, so that gets us up to 6. We'll exhaust Nick Fury's Watch. For counterintelligence. Hold on to Informant. We're going to flip down. Flip to stealth form. Oh, I can't play, hold on, Informant. I had to use that to play for counterintelligence. That's okay. All right. Cool. Structure hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth is going to be helpful again here in the future, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and exhaust the Safe House 2 to heal for 2 damage. Five, 6. Okay. Alright. I, unfortunately, will not be able to finish my turn, guys. So I will have to play again later. I learned a lot, and I think we're at a point where we would eventually be able to get it to take her down. But I'm not drawing any attack cards right now, and I've got to get ready for work. All right, let's hop back to it. Last when we left off, I drew my hand, which this is my hand currently. And then I also had to shuffle my discard pile, so we have an encounter card that is extra for us as well. So that's going to sit right there. But we are jumping right into the villain phase now and hope that we can take her out. So first things first, she is going to go up by 2 to 8. We're already at 6. Our cap is 10, but we're 14, so that's good news. She's going to scheme for 2. Plus no boost. Awesome. So that's going to get her up to 4, get her up to 10. I'm glad I have Under Surveillance on the table for him. So, all right. Then we're going to get an encounter card. And let's see what our encounter cards are, and let's keep moving. First things first. Evil Alliance. Each Nemesis minion activates against you. If no minions activated this way, place 3 pursuit counters on Pursued by the Past, which activates Pursued by the Past for us. That's fantastic. To try new things all of a sudden. So let's go. Okay. So Orion comes onto the table as a minion to deal with, as well as his side scheme. Okay, Orion comes in with, and then the rest of his cards are going to get shuffled in. So that's exciting. All the new stuff right off the bat. What a joy. All right. So Orion comes in with toughness. Orion can have any number of tough status cards. That's actually quite annoying. I wonder if combining him with Armadillo would be crazy. After Orion takes any amount of damage, give him a tough status card. All right. You're really looking to take him out in one blow. I have no stealth counters on my stealth suit. This is great. All right. This is good. We're doing great, guys. I am so stoked about all this. So, I'm going to open up Chrome here to try to see if I can't get a little more darkness on this right side over here. There we go. All right. Getting that all shuffled in there. And next one, of course, we also get an AIM soldier who has patrol. So I'm going to have to deal with him before I can take Threat off the main scheme. That's annoying. Okay. Tough status card goes on Orion to make sure that's there. What do we need to do here? Force response. After Nick Fury takes any amount of damage, give Orion a tough status card. If Orion is not in play, find him and put him into play. Engage with Nick Fury. Okay, so we're going to have to contend with that as well. It is 5 threat on that scheme there. This is all supposed to be ready back up from before. I gotta remind myself that I'm still learning this character. I can go ahead and discard counterintelligence as well, since I forgot about that. And we just jumped back into the game after a couple of days, so I would have remembered if I was here. So we're going to go ahead and discard counterintelligence, and prevented 3 of that threat from being put on the main scheme, which gets it down to 1. Nope. It would have got it down to this one. That's still not bad. Okay. And it's not a hero action or interrupt. It is just a regular interrupt, so we're good to go there. It is now my turn. Here's the cards that we have in hand. Maria Hill. When Maria Hill thwarts, place a removed threat on your suit form. So I think Maria Hill needs to get onto the table. We also have the Spycraft. When you reveal an encounter card, discard Spycraft. The effects of that card, discard it, and reveal another card. Would have been great for that last Evil Alliance we just dealt with. So Covert surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you are in stealth suit form, you may place that threat on your suit form upgrade. Otherwise, you may change your stealth suit. So we're going to really probably work on removing some threat here. Try to take out that aim soldier and go from there. So is it all possible? It is actually super possible. More possible than I expected, actually. We have a lot of cool things we can do here. So, first and foremost, we're going to recover for 4. We're already down. We might as well. Let's get ourselves up to 8. Then we're already in stealth suit form, so we're going to flip up. Oh, I think I flipped down the stealth suit at the end there. We'll flip up. Nick Fury. We're going to spend strength and a government liaison. Get Maria Hill onto the table. We'll have Maria do some thwarting of her own. So Maria Hill will take a point of consequential damage and thwart 2 off of the side scheme here. When Maria Hill thwarts, place the remove threat onto your suit form upgrade. We're going to use Leo Fitz to look for a tech upgrade. Add it to my hand. We have some prison dust. But the only tech that I've got in my deck right now, it's not on the table. Oh, eye patch camera. And when you have any amount of threat we place on the main scheme, discard eye patch camera. Place up to 3 of that threat on your suit form upgrade. Pretty cool, actually. Spray fires. We got some things happening. So, we'll take Prism Dust for now. After a minion enters play, discard Prism Dust, confuse that minion, and deal 2 damage to it. Alright. I did play a shield card down. Gotta cut my deck. I did play a shield card down, so we'll go ahead and pop Sky Destroyer while I'm thinking about it. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll go ahead and do it on the aim soldier here. Okay. We've actually got some cool things happening for us. Just trying to catch my breath and trying to really think one step at a time. We're going to spend... We're going to spend Helicarrier. Play Covert Surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. You may place that threat on your suit form upgrade. So we're removing 2 threat from here. It's down to 1. We're adding 2 to here, which gets up to 4. Trying to think if I have any other way to remove threat from there. I don't want to like burn Nick Fury. Take care of that threat if I don't have to. Use Gemma Simmons. Play the Prism Dust. Find a spot for it. I guess it's going to go right here. Can y'all see that? Right next to our ally there. He's tough, right? What else has he got going for him? It's 2-2 up here. If I take any damage, he just gets another test status card, which is quite annoying. After he takes any amount of damage. Okay. If I clear that off, he won't get more benefit, but that does add boost icons to what's going on. I almost should have grabbed that eye patch, I think, but I think Prism Dust was nice. We're going to spend one suit form upgrade and exhaust the flying car for ready Nick Fury. If I attack... Oh, but I'll flip, won't I? Put back down the stealth. If I attack, I take out that aim soldier. Oh, put the aim scientist into play as well. Forgot about that with the aim soldier. That is out there as well. Prism Dust wasn't already available to me. I think I will attack for 2, taking out the aim soldier, which makes me flip to assault form. So aim soldier doesn't really do anything, just is annoying. I'm going to play Practice Plan. I'm going to spend Spycraft to remove 2 threat from the scheme. If you're in stealth suit form, you may place that threat on your suit form upgrade. Otherwise, you may change the stealth suit form. Flip up. Stealth suit. And remove 2 threat from there. Makes me feel a bit better. Got some good things going for us, though. Nonsense, but good things going for us. All right, let's drop to our hand size. 1. Oh, I missed doing that before I flipped up. I will backtrack right before I flipped up. Again, I have not been here in a minute, and I'm learning, so he's going to heal up to 10. Now, we'll flip everything back up. Ready up Maria Hill. Now we'll draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually pretty great. All right. First things first, the threat goes up by 2. Black Widow is going to come in for an attack. She doesn't attack me, so she schemes. For 2. A placement pursuit, counter pursued by the past. So this goes up to 4. Goes up to 1. Then Orion schemes for 2. Up to 6. We're at 12. Enemy would attack you. It schemes instead. Place 1 threat from that activation here instead of the main scheme. Okay, so this goes down by 2, and I get 2 here. Still sitting at 10. We got under surveillance though. AIM Scientist is going to scheme for 0, thus leaving me with. But he does have an acceleration token, so this does go up to 5. I missed that. Okay. And the boost icon there, we're back at 6. Alright. That should be squared away on all the math there. Jeez. We're at 12 in total on the main scheme. Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of economy here. We've made it through. Let's go ahead and counter card. Acrobatics. If you're in alter ego form, change to hero form. Okay, in hero form. Black Widow attacks you. Give her an additional boost card for this attack. Okay. A forced interrupt, so I can't just decide not to do that. Let's see if I have anything else that would let me. Okay. So acrobatics. I'm going to have Maria Hill defend for me. And he gets double the amount of boost cards. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And that takes out Maria Hill. Thank you for your service, though, Maria. Didn't want to do that, but I think I had to. So, survive. Okay. Next turn, I'm going to have to deal with some stuff here. Got to get that threat down. Okay. We're going to spend 2 government liaisons and a shield helicarrier. Put Agent Coulson onto the field. We'll remove the salt form thing there. Move that over. Prism. Yeah. Yes. Played a shield card. So we're going to pop Sky Destroyer to remove the tough from Orion. We're going to thwart for 2. Clear this. Gives me 6. 5 or less. Okay. No, 6. Perfect. This clears this guy. We are then going to spend an under surveillance and an energy to pay for waylay. After your hero thwarts, deal 4 damage to an enemy. 7 damage instead if that thwart removes the last threat from the scheme. And we're going to do that to Orion. Clear him off the board. Yeah, so after aim scientist, we still have to deal with the other stuff. We'll go ahead and put down intelligence analysis. Okay. Gonna be close. Coulson still has an activation too. Let's go. Okay. Made me with Waylay, I did have to switch down to Assault, which is fine. I'm gonna put that there. And Practice Plan's just gonna sit on top of it for now. Got a lot of cards on the table. I do feel like I'm playing Black Widow a little bit in that regard. I've just got a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening. I feel like I'm playing Protection too, but when I'm making an attack too, I can add up to 3 threats. So I feel like Gambit. There's a lot of little things happening here. It's really neat. But we are gonna spend 1 to ready Nick Fury, who's gonna clear 2 thwart. From here. Gets me up to 6. Basically, you just got a free thwart out of that. Coulson. After I play him, you look for a preparation card and add it to your hand. I forgot to do that. I'm looking for a preparation card. We're going to get counterintelligence and add it to our hand. I think that is actually best bet there. I forgot that like half my deck is on the table right now. Okay. So we're going to put another preparation card into the table. We're going to go ahead and exhaust Nick Fury's Watch, remove 2 threats from here. You generate 2 mental resources. And I'll use counterintelligence. Use that to play counterintelligence down. Awesome. I'm like uber prepared. I've done all the things I could look for. I don't have any more resources though. Otherwise, I totally would. Have Fitz and Simmons. The only other other item I've got is I've got the eye patch that I can play down as well. So, let's work on getting that pulled out. For now, they're just gonna sit there. Let's ready everything back up. Yeah, I didn't flip down, so I can't use that. Coulson will get used to thwart for 2 off of this scheme here. He has 2 health points left. Cool. Okay. I want to check the terminology on that. You placing threat when scheme goes up. I'm still learning some things. When the scheme advances, the next advances that you typically don't carry over any of the threat from the previous stage instead. Rules reference. All right. I think the answer to my question is no. So, for now, threat's going to go up by 3. It goes up to 11. I'm going to assault form, so Black Widow is actually going to make an attack. She's attacking for 2. I'm not going to defend. Attacking for 2, 3. EM shield will be discarded. When you take any amount of damage from the attack, discard EM shield, prevent all that damage. After you resolve an ability on a preparation card you control, remove 1 threat from a scheme to your suit form upgrade. Awesome. This goes down to 4. This goes up to 5. We're in a discard practice plan. After you discard a preparation card you control, discard practice plan, return that card to your hand from your discard pile. To your hand from your discard pile. Hand, I need to draw it to my hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6. Okay. Everything should be readied. I did not ready you for some reason. Okay. The practice plan kicked off, so this goes down to 3. And I get this back. So it worked out okay. The AIM scientist is going to come for an attack. Realizes it can't attack me, so we move on. All right. Cool. Intelligence analysis is when you reveal treachery, discard intelligence analysis, and remove 1 threat from your suit form upgrade. Cancel the effects of that. Okay, cool. Okay. Next, I get an encounter card. Leviathan Soldier. They have toughness. After Leviathan Soldier schemes, deal 1 damage to the engaged player's identity. Okay. What I'm reading there is, you're just annoying. Alright, cool. Oh, but fun. After minion enters play, discard Prism Dust. Confuse that minion and deal 2 damage to it. Huzzah. You no longer have tough, and you are confused. Stinks to be you. Cool. Put it like that. Wonderful. All right. Now it is my turn. All right, and we remove one threat from a Scheme 2 Super Form upgrade. We're going to go this down to 2. This goes up to 7. Okay. We like this a lot. Okay. Wish I had a double. Really wish I had a double. Got a lot of cool things in my hand. Wish I had a double. For sure to be playing Spray Fire. Like to get Waylay down too. Not gonna be able to clear the scheme. Excuse me. Okay. If I do that, though, let's see what happens. I'm doing 6 to her, because we're down to 10. And then 7, which gets her down to 3. Depending on how these preparation cards work, I might be able to take her out this turn. I'm able to play both these cards. So I think first things first is we're going to use Leo Fitz. So look for a tech upgrade. We're going to choose Prism Dust. Actually, I think I can do it this turn. I can just take her out this round if everything plays out correctly. Do 3. I still need one more resource. No, I don't. Oh, this is great. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're going to do Nick Fury's Watch and Helicarrier. Not playing a shield card. Bummer. All right, it should be fun, though. Play Spray Fire. And we're going to pop 3 off of here. Be down to 4. Be down to 2. Alright, so I gotta be thinky while I'm doing all this. But Spray Fire, choose a player. I'm choosing myself. Deal 3 damage, 6 now, to the minion, and each minion, the villain and each minion engage with that player. This attack gains ranged. So it's going to take out the Leviathan. And the Scientist. 6 damage to Black Widow. We'll do the preparation thing. No preparation, she takes 6 damage. Gets her down to 10. Then gonna need to be able to ready. I need like one more. thing here. Okay. So let's look at, because I'm not playing a shield card at all. I didn't play a shield, I just played an attack. Is there any way I could play a shield? None of these are shield. Really wish they were. Gemma Simmons and Prism Dust. I'm going to put the EMP shield onto the table for me. Okay. I get her down to 3. Trying to think through all my options. Because I got a thwart to get that other thing on there. Okay, if I just do 5 damage to her, I'm just thinking through all the options, right? I'll have to thwart to make waylay happen, though. I have to thwart to make waylay happen. Okay. I think I can still make it happen, though. If I do thwart for 2, goes up to 3. Spin these 3. I'm saving 1. Attack for 6. So down to 4. I don't know if I can do it. It's going to be alright, though. Like 1 attack shy. Yeah. Okay. But not a preparation, so I'm okay. And I got rid of that obligation, which is nice. Spend it to ready myself. That leaves me with options, right? I think I'm okay. I'm at. Wish I could have flipped up to stealth suit form, but I can't. We have to go another round, but we're doing fine. Big damage was done to her. Coulson will go ahead and activate. And remove 2 threat from here. Fury will do the same. And get 1 threat back on the assault suit form. Okay. We'll ready everything back up. Drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. We are doing fantastic. This goes up to 4. He's going to come in for an attack. I'm not going to defend for 2, 3. We will discard EM shields. Just take the 3 damage. Just take the 3 damage. Now, we'll discard the EM shield. This goes down to 3. Goes up to 2. We draw the encounter card. When revealed, search the encounter deck for discard for Leviathan minion, put into play, engage with you. Otherwise, take 2 damage. We're gonna discard an intelligence analysis. Cancel the effects of that treachery and discard it. Remove 1 threat from your suit form upgrade. Then this goes down to 2. This goes up to 2. Because of this card. Nice. Okay. She big mad. Alright. We are going to use Genius. Play Consecrated Fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. The attack gains ranged. If that attack defeats an enemy, choose. Alright. Non-preparation. She takes 4 points of damage. And that takes care of Black Widow. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. There was a point where I thought I was going to lose. And I took a couple times to do some research on making sure I'm understanding terms correctly. Let's go back and actually look up if the scheme goes up, if counterintelligence could stop that from going up by taking off 3. But it did not impact the game in the long term. And we were able to survive. Nick Fury, with all the preparation cards that come in Justice, is pretty stinking wild. Had a lot of fun with him. I feel like preparation isn't his biggest key feature, though it has been helpful for him in the long term. Especially things like counterintelligence that'll help him really protect himself from when he's being schemed against, when he's in suit form upgrade. And so the government liaisons are key and crucial for him getting shield stuff onto the table. There's a lot more that can be done in Justice for him. But overall, this was a fun character and a lot of fun to play. I like that I can use him to boost up my damage. I like that he does a lot of cool different items and aspects there. I really need to get a different aspect built for him and try him in a different aspect. I know that there's some other games or decks out there that I should try that I've seen on there. I've got some ideas for some different stuff for Nick Fury. I was daydreaming about yesterday that I don't want to reveal just yet until I actually put some stuff together and actually test it out. Because I don't want to be like, I thought this was a cool idea. And I was like, oh, it's actually pretty bad. And so, overall, Nick was able to survive. Under surveillance is crucial and helpful. So I'm kind of curious how he's going to work in other aspects without a card like under surveillance and counterintelligence. But I probably don't need to be as loosey-goosey as well with getting as much threat as I did on the main scheme. Which was interesting, because I usually don't go to Alter Ego because I'm concerned about the amount of threat that goes on the main scheme. But at least in Justice, he's able to really control it. And it boosts up everything that he does. Being a 2/2/2, it's not a big deal. I really am excited to see him in other aspects. Gemma Simmons and Fitz. Love that. Love that they can find tech upgrades so they cost nothing. Government Liaison, that's the first time I used them. They were pretty cool. All of his kit stuff, especially while it's out, is fantastic. There's a lot of stuff on the table, though, so you got to pay attention to everything that you have. Sky Destroyer, pretty stinking cool. But I look forward to seeing what's coming up next. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, my name is Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.